First Gaza, now Iran. When two back-to-back wars will cost Israel. Israel's prolonged conflict, first with Gaza and now with Iran, has captured the world's attention. What initially began on October 7, 2023, with a deadly Hamas attack on southern Ireland, has now turned into an intensified direct military confrontation between Israel and Iran. Now, these back-to-back wars are not just disrupted the geopolitical landscape of the West Asia, but are also placing an enormous financial burden on Israel. From skyrocketing military expenses to economic slowdowns and long-term fiscal challenges, Israel is facing its most expensive conflict period in history. But what exactly is the cost of these wars? And how will they impact Israel's economy in the years of come? The Gaza War, a long and costly conflict. The recent war between Israel and Hamas began after the militant group launched a surprise attack on October 7, 2023, killing around 1,200 Israelis and taking over 250 hostages. Israel responded with a massive military offense in Gaza, vowing to dismantle Hamas. Impact? According to Israeli business outlet Catalyst, by the end of 2024, the cumulative cost of the Gaza war reached 250 billion shekels, $67.5 million. And this includes military operation, air strikes, ground assaults, ammunition, civil cost, evacuation, rebuilding damaged towns, revenue losses, businesses closure, reduced productivity. One of the biggest financial drains have been reservist mobilization. Israel calls up to 3 lakh reservists in the early stages of the war. Each day with 1 lakh reservists cost the government 70 million shekels, 18.5 million in wages alone, including food, shelter and lost civilian productivity. The daily cost rises to 200 million shekels. That is $53 million. Impact on Israel's budget. Defense spending skyrocketed from 60 billion shekels, that's 16 billion in 2023, to 99 billion shekels, that's $26 billion in 2024. Deficit increased. The government set a deficit ceiling of 4.9% of GDP, but war expenses are pushing it higher. Economic slowdown. Now, the growth forecasted for 2025 were revised down from 4.3% to 3.6% due to prolonged military collapse. The Iran-Israel escalation, a new financial burden. Tensions between Israel and Iran have been long-standing, but it escalated in April 2024 after an Israel airstrike by Iran's consulate in Syria, killing several Iranian military officials. Iran retaliated with a massive drone and missile attack on Israel, marking the first direct military confrontation between the two nations. Impact? The financial impact of the new front is already staggering. During the first 48 hours of direct retaliation, around 55 billion shekels, that's $1.45 billion, was spent, including Israel's offensive strike, defensive measures like Iran drone and defense system. The daily cost of war with Iran, now estimated at 2.75 billion shekels, that's $725 million per day, including jet fuel, missiles and emergency measures. Broader economic impact. Now, business disruptions. Many businesses shut down during the conflict, leading to fears of mass layoff. Oil price rise. Now, the conflict escalates further. It could threaten the strength of Hormuz, a key oil shipping route. Now, this could send global oil pricing soaring, hurting Israel's economy further. But how is Israel paying for these wars? Rising defense budget. Israel's defense spending is set to nearly double pre-war levels. 2023, that was 60 billion shekels, $16 billion. 2024, 99 billion shekels, that's $26 billion. 2025 projected is 118 billion shekels, that's $31 billion. Borrowing and debt. Now, the government is increasing borrowing to fund war, adding to public debt. Some emergency funds are being used, but they are running out fast. Now, cutting social spendings. With defense needs growing, Israel may have to divert funds from healthcare, education and infrastructure to military expenses. Using gas revenues, Israel has considered redirecting revenues from its natural gas fields, originally meant for social programs, towards defense. the current situation of Israel and Iran conflict. Now, the conflict between both the rivals have now entered its sixth day, launching series of attacks against each other. The Israel Defense Forces have claimed the elimination of some of the top intelligence officials of Iranian military. On the other hand, 2 barrages of Iranian missiles were launched towards Israel in the first 2 hours of Wednesday. Explosives were heard over Tel Aviv. Now, this comes despite a call from US President Donald Trump for Iran's unconditional surrender. Via his post on Truth Social, the situation remains intensified. Trump further claims the US has complete control of the skies over Iran and knows the location of Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, but stated he would not be targeted for now. For now, the wars show no sign of ending, meaning the economic disparities will only keep rising. But how long can Israel afford to fight? It's a big question. That's all for now in this story. Stay tuned to the Savera. Download the app. Go follow us on various social media platforms.